This is what we're on about today. I kind of want to be serious, so I'm gonna turn off the light so that it's not distracting. This is a rant I've been wanting to do for quite a hot minute. Maybe since X died, maybe like further back from that. But I really thought I should talk about it once. Either whichever came first, the Shane Dawson cat meme or the James Charles meme. I want this to come from a completely neutral standpoint because I never watched Shane Dawson growing up. I didn't really have. Some of his videos are entertaining. Into the drama, it was coming from a neutral standpoint, and I still want you guys to take this seriously because I'm not a stan. I want this to come as kind of objective because y'all be wildin' about the boy. He got that one. Before I make that voice one more time, that's just like an incomprehensible kind of meme. It's not directed at any group before called like racist or something or ableist or something. It's literally just supposed to be like, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys just know it's like a mocking voice in Twitter. You don't need to stop. So just cancel culture, if y'all aren't familiar, that's good. Person either does something or they did something like 10 years ago and someone gets kind of mad or someone kind of wants attention, so they bring it up and then everyone goes, wow, that's bad. I'm gonna talk about how bad that is for clout because I also want attention. Basically boycotting something, except people don't have a good enough case, so they want to bring other people into it. So let me get on to that point. If you want to boycott someone, if you genuinely think someone did something wrong, you can stop using their stuff. You can cancel them. Like the idea of canceling them, like boycotting them, that's fine. But if you have to post all about it, if you have to constantly talk about it, and you have to bring other people into it, you have to make everyone agree with you, you didn't have a very good case to begin with. If you can't stand by your own words without having backup from anyone else, you don't have an opinion of your own. Like, you don't have a good case. So, and this makes me so nervous because I'm literally going to get canceled for talking about this, and I don't even have a following to begin with. So, I want to bring up old tea for this, but I might have to for like examples. So, if you want to cancel someone, backtracking a little bit, again, that's not the issue. If you want to stop using someone's products, you want to unfollow someone, you want to block someone, cut them out of your life, you don't want anything to do with them. You don't have to. But if you're constantly talking about them, you know, you're doing more. Imagine wanting to be bitter and angry for the rest of your life. This is going to get twisted saying, we shouldn't bring light to issues. If you want to bring light to issues, say something when it happens. You know, half the big controversy memes like this year have all been stuff from like 10 years ago. It's not relevant until someone makes you upset and then you bring it up, or until you're like, you know, someone's doing well and you want to stir the pot because you want to be doing well. So you think, other people don't deserve to do well. You don't need to bring an entire thing down because you personally don't like it, or you personally do like it and want to have it yourself. So, you think you're more deserving of money? That doesn't necessarily mean other people who have money didn't also earn it, you know? Oh, she's a Trump stan, she's a Trump stan. I can already tell what the comments are gonna be, you see. For example, big meme is we should kill the rich. Millionaires should die. Millionaire evil. If you have money, bad. Are you trying to tell me if someone offered you $1 million, no strings attached, you wouldn't take it? Are you telling me if a millionaire, like one of the bad ones, like one that you think is bad, gave you a portion of their wealth, like a stock of their family name or whatever, you wouldn't accept it? I'm not saying you wouldn't accept it and keep it for yourself. I'm saying you wouldn't accept it, period. Like, you wouldn't accept it and donate it. You wouldn't accept it. This is a hypothetical. Don't come at me with, that would never happen. I'm saying if it did. Don't change the subject. You want to be rich. Everyone wants to be living comfortably. Nobody wants to be a wagey, but we all are. Including me. I'm not. Your white privilege, you can't say anything about it. I'm also Jewish. But my family doesn't live in a bank. Like, my family doesn't own a bank. Like, both my parents are disabled. I hate talking about anything because immediately your opinions are just nobody listens to you, you know? Because of cancel culture, because people are so concerned with being like PC and like doesn't have anything to do with being politically correct. It just has to be doing with, like, using your own brain. Everyone jumps on the bandwagon of things, and without any proof, anything. Like, we'll get into some cold tea for some examples. It's all been addressed. So, when X died, people use him trending. Also, he was like mugged and stabbed, so literally that was already a part of it. But people started using his name trending to start talking badly about him, to start talking about how they were glad someone died, and it's like, he's dead. Change. Are you trying to tell me you were the same person you were when you were 6? Are you telling me you never threw a tantrum in your life? I'm not saying you didn't get punished for it. Y'all come with my white privilege, you know, got the bell. Say, you know, you didn't have any proof that X was gonna change, even though he kind of like did hypothetical. Let's talk about like the Shane Dawson cat meme. Now, he made a joke it was so clearly a joke, like he was laughing when he was saying it, even if it's disgusting. It was like in 2009 when South Park was really popular, and that was the kind of, it was like the, if you never watched South Park, there's this like episode like Red Rocket. I don't know if it's called Red Rocket, but that's like the theme of the episode. Basically the whole episode's revolved around them like jerking off their dogs, which is like, it's really disgusting. It really makes me uncomfortable. But that's the kind of joke he was going for when he said that. And, you know, it's just kind of shock value. It's not even like a joke. Like, you're not meant to laugh, so people are like, I'm not laughing, it's not funny. It's like, it's a joke, but it's not like a laugh joke. It's something that you say to make people go like, Jesus Christ, whoa, he wildin'. Really? He didn't, like, he so clearly had already changed his content. He already didn't do that anymore. So why even bring it up? Because he'd already changed, obviously. Like, you might still find that kind of stuff funny or like dark humor, but like, he didn't do that. Like, it was a joke that didn't age well. At the time, people cancel people for being toxic. You're toxic for canceling people. People who participate in cancel culture are more toxic than the people they claim to be canceling. That's on period, sis. Dawson was getting canceled. There was somebody who I followed, and I'm not going to say who, because I like the content, and I want to do a whole thing on artist versus art, but, like, she posted about, like, can you guys basically recommend someone who does the same exact, like, conspiracy videos that Shane Dawson does, but not him, because when the things he was getting canceled for, like, beyond his cat, like the Shanae thing and everything, the people who she supported, like, wholeheartedly does the same thing. They make South Park-esque jokes. Okay, she's a big fan of Game Grumps. They make South Park-esque jokes. They've made sexual jokes. Danny's whole thing is sexual jokes. And Susie and Aaron have said the N-word on stream, who had already supported him while he was already making these jokes. Like, he already been making these jokes in his videos about liking straight guys, or, like, you know, wanting to, like, kiss the Dolan twins or whatever. Like, he already said that in his videos publicly. He already been public about everything, and y'all still bought the palette after he already been said that, like, recently. Before, like, they do the same thing, and you can't choose and pick and choose who's popular to hate and who's not. And if you have a word, stand by it. Don't jump on the bandwagon. Don't try and pull other people into it and say you can't support this person unless there's a genuine reason. Like, the video that Tati came back with, that was meant for your sympathy. That was meant after she just got called out for lying and stirring the pot, to make you feel bad for her again. She knew she never cussed in a video. There's a problem, bring it up right away. So now, I'm kind of being hypocritical myself, but I don't have a video for this week. So, people mistake envy as an objective reason to dislike someone. You want to be rich, so you hate the rich. You want to be famous, so you hate the people who easily got famous. If you have a genuine reason to dislike someone, that's on you. You don't have to like them, but you don't need to bring an entire public movement to dislike someone and try and ruin them, because that's the mentality, if I can't have it, nobody can. Again, another one. People canceling Walmart. People saying, let's steal from Walmart. Let's steal from Walmart because they, you know, they don't give their customers or their employees a living wage. Don't support them. They're a big corporation, and yet they support other corporations. Like, or you're gonna get called out too. Don't say, oh, people need to get called out, and then when you get called out, say, no, it's different. Because it's not any different. You know, steal from Walmart, not artists. And then everyone was like, well, fuck Walmart, you know? And like, I guarantee if you're a cosplayer, you shop at Joann's. You know who doesn't treat their employees well? People try and back not immortality. Being immoral. Or people doing things that they don't like by doing something else immoral. And it's not... Oh, she quirky, she angel, she quirky. It's literally for attention. You don't have any genuine thoughts of your own. You just quick attention grab, make up a story. Half the stories were made up anyways. You guys don't even check your sources.